I think like the two of you being able to have this conversation about like, so my vagina, right? It's like
Right?
mad all the time, all the time. But as much as I do care for her, and I do care for her a lot, she is a rat. She's a rat nasty cunt. Um,
What nasty cunt.
like she wouldn't be able to have the conversation. She wouldn't be able to just like see, oh man, somebody like is going through the same shit I went through. I went through this a lot. Yeah, she got yeast infections a lot. Like I think she got like a yeast. She probably gets a yeast infection like every other period. And like when me and her were quote unquote dating, we weren't officially. We weren't actually dating. It was like, you know. Anyway, that's so funny. Like, like she would get them like on her periods, and like she got them. She got them whenever she took any antibiotics. Um, but more importantly, like she got them during her periods. But the problem was specifically for her was that her periods. Like, how long does your period normally last?
Like 7 days.
Thank you, because I was talking to you. 5 to 6 days. All right, that's a short period. Um, Normal menstrual cycles last 7 days. Yes, 5 to 6 is short. The average female since I've been alive, it's always been a week. Unless you motherfuckers are counting it a goddamn work week. A week is 7 motherfucking days. Which isn't really relative to the story because her vagina was slash uterus. It was a uterus, not her vagina. The vagina was just an exit. The uterus was what was causing the goddamn problems. Her uterus didn't get the memo of how long a period was supposed to last. So when me and her were quote unquote together, her periods would last for like multiple weeks at a time, like upwards like to 3 weeks, and she'd maybe like get like a break, like a week where she wasn't bleeding, and then right back on that hoe. So after we like stopped, after we like stopped talking, and I found out she got pregnant, I was genuinely surprised. Like I was like, I didn't think your uterus would like accept seed. Like I genuinely didn't think she could get pregnant. I was shocked as a motherfucker that she was able to get pregnant. Also kind of salty. I'm not even gonna pretend like I wasn't. I was a little salty. I was a little salty, Susan. I was. Or salty Samantha, however you want to look at it. It's not really the point. Now, is it? Point is, like, she, would have to take antibiotics because she has an issue with infection. I should probably do this as well. Ooh, I don't want to. I sincerely don't want. Well, I would say it's like this,
Like
kind of
that.
like that,
Like this.
and sometimes like this, Anna. Um,
Mhm.
no fucks given. Um, once you've learned to deal with something, it's
Live
less
it.
problematic. Yeah, like once your brain has learned you how to deal with something, it's not as problematic to deal with. Like I can totally say if I had to go back to the hospital for like a month and a half, or maybe even 3 whole months, and I just had to be like hospitalized. Like, I think I could handle it better than I did the first time. The first time I did not handle it well. The first time wasn't even the first time. The first time was technically the second time. So I didn't handle it well the second time for sure. But the first time I wasn't in there that long. But I did not handle it well the second time. I was a bitch. I mean, I'm a bitch in general. But some days were way better than others. I did my best. What are we doing? I'm just walking around with bread in my pocket, holding sand. I don't know what's happening. But to be completely honest with you, yeah, I agree. I don't think I've ever had. Okay, I've never had a yeast infection, but I have had jock itch. You know what jock itch is? Hey, Woody, do you know what jock itch is?
No.
Really?
What is
You know?
the difference between dark oak wood and dark oak logs?
Dark oak logs are. It's hard to explain. Like they look different. For those who don't know, a jock itch is the male version of a yeast infection.
Gross.
Yeah. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. Like, and it is exactly what it sounds like. It's very itchy, and it will make you unhappy. Like, I'll just tell you that straight up. Like, it will take. Ow, something bit me. It will take all your happy and fuck it in the ass. Like, the fuck, like, jock itch don't give. What?
Would you prefer me just to take some of the dark oak wood that I want to use, or would you prefer me to cut down a tree?
Take some of the wood and then, like, replace the wood.
So, cut down a tree.
Effectively.
So I should just cut down a tree and then replant the tree, because...
Seems that way, don't it? But you don't have to do that? Ooh, things. I like things. Tell me things. Please tell me things. Take your time. I was just saying, take your time. I am super listening. It gets swollen? What? That's jock itch. It's jock itch. I am not happy to admit that I've had jock itch once. It's really annoying. It's proper annoying. It is frustratingly annoying. Because basically, jock itch basically makes your ball sack, your actual nut sack, like not like your taint, like your nut sack, and like the area around like the base of your penis, like basically the base of your penis, and like part of your dick, like specifically in like the pubic region, like in the pubic hair area, like it makes it all fucking itchy as shit. Like it makes it. Yes, I'm sure I didn't have crabs. I wouldn't fucking nobody to get crabs. Yeah, duh. I mean, guys, like, gag me with a spoon, even. Solid. It's called the hood. It's called the clitoral hood, yes.
The clitoral hood.
Labia. Uh-huh. I'm about to say, you mean the discharge? Good old smegma. Yeah. Oh, so nasty. I love it. No, sometimes it's Jello.
Yellow, orange, green.
Oh, pause. Pause this goddamn story. I will punch you if you speak again. So I was listening to, you know what, do you know what Reddit is? Okay, cool. Reddit is this website that's basically, it's a blog site to a degree. Like, it's just, it's literally, it's, you know what? Okay, it's the internet. Like, if anybody ever has to, like, if you ever have to explain Reddit to somebody, just tell them it's the internet. It's the internet in one website.
It is. It's like a combination of everything.
Right? That is like the best way to describe Reddit to anyone who has no idea what Reddit is.
It's like 4chan but for babies.
Yeah. Oh, yes. It's 4chan but for people who are
normal,
afraid.
Somewhat.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, that's my brother, yo. So I watch these YouTube videos that basically, and like what the YouTube videos are basically, like they're Reddit stories, meaning they are Reddit stories. Like a subreddit will be like, so everybody, what's the worst story you have about your dad? And like people will be like, I remember this one time my dad killed a hooker, or whatever. I nailed it. I'm so great at everything I do. But there was like I was listening to like a compilation of like Reddit stories about prison, and these two non-male humans were in prison, and the person like telling the story, I guess, was the guard, and they were just like, yeah. So apparently, these two chicks had decided that they would give each other oral. That's oral sex for the layman. And apparently, when the one chick had done her job, and the other lady, they were fighting. Like they were like when like the information like when the person realized what was going down, they was gonna fight. All right, so cool. What the reason they were about to fight was apparently when the one chick's turn had come up, in so many words, she went to go down on the other lady and it was green. Like her vagina was green. And I know, right? Lovely. Just the best. And the only thing I can say to that is like, I imagine like she had a super wicked yeast infection. Like go up that. I am assuming like she just had like the most gnarly wicked yeast infection, and didn't know, or and hold on to your clitoris, she had set up mold from like poor hygiene. Now you might be wondering to yourself, how does the human body grow mold? Well, let me tell your ass. The reason, like, the way that happens is, I don't know how it happens. It's just poor hygiene. Like, people can actually mold. Like, mold will grow on your body, and yeah. And I've seen
Your
this
body
only.
can become a tree.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I've only seen this one time in my life. Like, I've only seen it when I say in person, I mean as close as I could possibly want to get to it. And it was the worst. What is the one thing you would not want to be doing when you came across something like that?